He's the man known as the Oracle of Omaha. But Warren Buffett is more than just a billionaire investor. He's a walking blueprint of financial wisdom. In this video, we're diving into 25 powerful, surprising, and money-making facts about Warren Buffett. And trust me, some of these will completely change the way you think about wealth. Number 1. Buffett made his first investment at 11 and still thinks he was late. At just 11 years old, Buffett bought his first stock, 3 shares of Citi Service Preferred at $38 each. When it dropped to $27, he held on. It later rose to $40, and he sold, but regretted it when the stock soared to $200 later on. He says this taught him the importance of patience in investing. Today, he says his biggest mistake was not starting even earlier. Number 2. He bought his first business at 6 years old, a gum-selling empire. Buffett's business mindset started early. At 6, he bought packs of chewing gum and went door to door selling them for a small profit. Later, he graduated to soda cans and even set up a pinball machine business in local barbershops. This wasn't about money alone, it was about understanding value exchange, which became the core of his financial philosophy. Number 3. He still lives in the same house he bought in 1958. Despite being worth over $100 billion, Warren Buffett lives in the same modest Omaha home he purchased for $31,500. No private island, no golden toilet. He believes in value over luxury, a principle that makes his wealth all the more fascinating. It's not how much you make, it's how much you keep, and that lesson echoes through every brick of that humble house. Number 4. He reads 500 to 1,000 pages a day. Buffett once said, "Read 500 pages like this every day." That's how knowledge builds up, like compound interest. He spends about 80% of his day reading annual reports, newspapers, books. For Buffett, information is the highest yield investment. The more you read, the more you understand the game, and the better your financial decisions become. 5. He made $50 billion after turning 50. Here's a fact that will either scare you or inspire you. The majority of Buffett's wealth didn't arrive until after he turned 50. In fact, over 90% of his net worth was earned after age 65. That's the power of compound growth, slow, steady, and explosive in the long run. Patience, consistency, and reinvestment. That's the Buffett formula. Number 6. He filed his first tax return at 14 and claimed a $35 deduction for his bicycle. At age 14, Buffett earned money from his paper route and officially filed taxes. Even then, he understood tax deductions, claiming his bike as a work-related expense. Most teenagers don't know what a tax return is, but Buffett at 14 years old was already navigating the financial system. Number 7. He bought a farm as a teenager and hired someone else to run it. At 15, he bought a 40-acre Nebraska farm with $1,200 in savings from delivering newspapers. But here's the kicker. He didn't work the land himself. He hired a tenant farmer and collected passive income. That's early mastery of leveraging money to make more money. Number 8. He avoids technology he doesn't understand. Buffett famously avoided investing in tech companies like Google and Amazon for years. Why? Because he didn't understand them well enough. His rule: never invest in a business you cannot understand. A reminder that sticking to your circle of competence is more profitable than chasing trends. Number 9. He drinks 5 cans of Coca-Cola a day. Buffett is a self-proclaimed sugar addict and drinks about 5 cans of Coke daily. And he owns a huge stake in Coca-Cola. It's more than a habit. It's brand loyalty and strategic investing rolled into one. As he puts it, "I'm 1/4 Coca-Cola." Number 10. He bought Berkshire Hathaway as a revenge move, and it cost him billions. Originally, Berkshire Hathaway was a failing textile company. Buffett bought it out of spite after its managers tried to lowball him. Later, he admitted it was a bad investment, and if he hadn't bought it, he'd be even richer today. Even Buffett makes emotional decisions and learns from them. Number 11. He once turned down a $1 million speaking gig. Why? Because he didn't need the money and values his time more than anything. Buffett believes that saying no to distractions is a form of discipline. His calendar is famously empty by choice. Number 12. He made his fortune through insurance. While Buffett is known for stocks, his real empire was built through insurance companies. They gave him what he calls float, large sums of other people's money to invest while waiting on claims. That float is what powered the rise of the Berkshire Hathaway. Number 13. He doesn't check the stock market every day. Despite being one of the world's most successful investors, Buffett doesn't obsessively watch tickers or panic during downturns. He invests in businesses, not stock prices. And his philosophy? If you aren't willing to own a stock for 10 years, don't even think about owning it for 10 minutes. Number 14. He gave his kids a middle-class lifestyle. Buffett raised his children to be grounded. No mansions, no private jets growing up. He once said, "I want to give my kids enough to do anything, but not so much that they do nothing." It's a powerful mindset about wealth and legacy. Number 15. He made a $1 million bet against hedge funds and won. In 2008, Warren Buffett boldly wagered $1 million that a low-cost S&P 500 index fund would outperform a basket of high-fee hedge funds over the next decade. 10 years later, he didn't just win. He proved that patience and simplicity can triumph over complexity and cost. Number 16. He reads annual reports for fun. Where others see boredom, Buffett sees treasure maps. He devours financial statements to uncover great businesses. His advice? Don't rely on tips. Do the homework yourself. Because reading isn't just a habit for him, it's his competitive advantage. Number 17. He doesn't believe in diversifying too much. Buffett once said, "Diversification is protection against ignorance." He believes in focusing on a few great companies rather than spreading yourself thin across dozens. For Buffett, confidence beats caution when the research backs it up. Number 18. He doesn't invest based on market forecasts. He once said, "The only value of stock forecasters is to make fortune tellers look good." Buffett ignores the noise. No predictions. No CNBC addiction. Just fundamentals, patience, and time. Number 19. He never splits Berkshire Hathaway's Class A stock. The stock trades for over $500,000 a share, and he keeps it that way to discourage short-term trading. It's a message. True wealth isn't built by flipping. It's built by holding. Number 20. Warren Buffett has pledged to donate over 99% of his vast fortune to philanthropic causes, a commitment driven not by wealth, but by purpose. He believes the rich have a moral obligation to give back. "I'm not giving it away because I'm noble," he said. "I'm giving it away because it doesn't make sense to have that much money." Number 21. He made his first million by age 30. Through relentless hustle. By the time he turned 30, Buffett was already managing partnerships and compounding investor money. He lived frugally, reinvested everything, and grew his fortune with laser focus, not shortcuts. Number 22. He's never taken a business class. Despite being one of the greatest investors of all time, Buffett never took a single MBA course. Instead, he read Benjamin Graham's book, The Intelligent Investor, a book he still calls by far the best on investing. Number 23. He writes annual letters that CEOs study like scripture. Buffett's annual letter to shareholders is legendary, packed with insight, wit, and long-term strategy. It's not just a financial update. It's a masterclass in business philosophy. Number 24. He's been investing longer than most people have been alive. Buffett began investing over 80 years ago. Through recessions, bubbles, wars, and pandemics, he's stayed consistent. That long game mentality is why he's not just rich, he's iconic. Number 25. His ultimate advice? Be patient, be ethical, and never stop learning. Warren Buffett's legacy isn't just about billions. It's about principles. It takes 20 years to build a reputation and 5 minutes to ruin it. He believes in trust, in doing the right thing, and in lifelong growth, financially and personally. Warren Buffett isn't just an investor. He's a mindset. If even one of these 25 facts sparks something in you, you're already thinking like the wealthy. The rest is just time, patience, and smart decisions. Subscribe for more content that builds your financial IQ, one brilliant idea at a time.